Earlier in the year, the University at Albany announced the This Is Our Time Giving campaign, focused on raising $150 million for the school over the next 4 to 5 years. However, in less than 6 months' time, over $100 million of that goal has already been raised, with a good chunk of it coming from the UAlbany Fund. The UAlbany Fund is a student group of callers who reach out to alumni and parents once a semester to try to galvanize as much support for the university as possible. Amongst those callers is Coleman Murphy, who spent 3 semesters as a UAlbany Fund caller and is coming off of not only one of his best semesters ever, but one of the best semesters statistically for any caller in the history of the UAlbany Fund.
How's it going? My name is Mike Pisani, and I am a new caller at the University at Albany UAlbany Fund. And I'm just going to talk about Coleman Murphy and the fact that he raised like 20,000 some odd dollars. But when I first started calling, I was super nervous, and I really didn't know any of the dynamics that were necessary to being a good caller. But I was like observing my neighbors in the call center, Omar Nujum, like I would listen to him and I would listen to Coleman, and I would just like get bits and pieces of their speech and like supplement it with what I was doing during my calls. And it really made it more beneficial to the ways that I would talk to people over the phone. I got way more relaxed. I stopped sweating on my upper lip during the calls. And yeah, but really the person who raised the most money this year and actually set records was Coleman Murphy, and that's incredibly impressive. We raised maybe like 140,000 some odd dollars this year, and the fact that he contributed like what is it, like 30%, something like that, or just like a huge percentage just like towards that $140,000 like amount. That's just incredible.
So going into this semester at the call center is my 3rd semester, this one. I wanted to do better than last semester, which I already got the highest number of dollars raised, very good stats. So I went in with a goal. In order to achieve that goal, like anything, you put in the work. So I covered people, picked up extra shifts, and fortunately enough, I was able to set a few records, most amount of dollars raised. I won that award again, most amount of pledges in a semester, which is really cool for me. Like I said before, it's a lot of luck, but also the supervisors at the job were also able to help me out, give me some tips and tricks, how to object more, how to object better to ensure higher results. It was pretty cool because we set the This Our Time campaign. The goal was to raise, I believe, around $180 million within the next 2 years. And it started this semester, and we already achieved that goal, which is crazy to believe because we're not like a big time school like Harvard or any of those. We're UAlbany, still a great institution. I am part of the UAlbany Philanthropy Council. So I'm not in charge, but I do help with tabling outside of the call center to raise more money in from our UAlbany donors. So it's just been a really good semester with that, and I'm looking forward to my next and final one next spring.